As promised for our first open mic session this evening, we have Aliza1K.
Hey,
Hey, glad to finally have you here.
I'm glad to be here. I've heard a lot about y'all.
We've been hearing a lot about you too. Seriously. Um,
All good, all good.
All
I
good.
hope so. I hope
All
so.
good.
Better be.
all good. So, give us a little bit of background. Originally from the Tone, or?
Yes, very much from the town, from the east side and the southwest. So shout out both and shout out VO.
Okay. Yeah. What side of you? Part of East Side?
East side, Denver Heights. You know what it is.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
We're east side.
Most definitely. So, what got you into music? What was your first inspiration?
My first introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out my cousin Ashley. She probably ain't watching. She's a mom of 3, girl. You know,
Whoa.
3 kids will wear you out by 10.
Yep.
It's already 12. Shout out my cousin Ashley off LimeWire. She introduced me to Lil Wayne when I was younger.
Yeah.
Boozy, Webby, Plies, Gucci. Always been into rap and just loved them so much. And then when Lil Wayne introduced Nicki Minaj, Tyga, Young Money, I said, yeah, I'm finna be like that. So since then, I already knew. And then once I got older, getting into Pac and Biggie and everything, this influenced me so much. So I always knew I was finna do music.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
A lot of deep influences too.
Yeah.
What was your first time getting behind the mic? Yeah, either in studio or even on stage. What was that experience?
Ooh, both. Well, first time behind the mic, I just recorded off my phone off voice memos. That's why I be telling people it don't matter what you got. Don't worry about what you don't got. Just work with what you got. I recorded off voice memos and just uploaded that to SoundCloud. That's when SoundCloud was popping back in like 2017, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And just recorded off beats off YouTube. That was my first time. And my first time on stage was in 2018. Shout out P in San Antonio for You Made For It. He threw me on my first show ever. Since then, I've been running it up, and it was crazy. I looked up Lil' Kim before I went on my first show. I looked up Lil' Kim, and it was like, what is it, like Summer Bash or something like that?
Uh-huh.
It was with, what was she with? What was that name? Junior Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
I saw her. I saw the way she ran it up with them. She was the only female on there, and I was the only female on the lineup. And, I tried to do her justice. I said justice.
That's
Only female
wonderful.
on that particular lineup. Who else was on that?
On that one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just looked at Lil' Kim performances. They said she was the only one.
Actually, I was talking about your first performance, being the only female.
Oh, it was a You Made For It show.
Okay.
It was back in 2018. It was when Chasers was still a thing. I don't know if
Oh,
y'all remember.
wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know Chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was pretty exciting, But now, shout out San Antonio, shout out the female rappers. It's a lot of female rappers in San Antonio, so run it up.
Anyone that you're looking to maybe work with as far as female rappers, or anyone that you?
In San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I worked with shout out Unique Red. That's my baby. I love Unique Red.
Oh,
Big
we
East Side.
love her.
And shout out Valley. I don't know if she's still doing music, but I had her on a couple of tapes of mine. I think like 2 of them.
Okay.
She real hard. Malika Tiny. Shout out Ice. Hey.
Yes.
Shout out Ice. And yeah, and even if I don't know you, if you're a female rapping, getting how you live it, run it up. The world is yours for real.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What was the first official product release that you officially put out?
Ooh, it was called HBIC. It's called Head B Word in Charge.
Yeah.
It's no longer on streaming services. It was on SoundCloud, but it's not on there no more. It was in 2018. It was off some beats that I thought at the time were authentic.
Uh-oh.
But everybody be scheming.
It happens. It
But
happens.
it happens. But it was off of a MacBook, off GarageBand.
Okay.
But that's why I be telling people, don't worry about what you got.
Yeah, work with what you have.
But it made a way for me. So it was called HBIC. It was a Molly Water, and all me, all the lyrics, all the voices, everything.
How long did it help? Did it take you kind of to develop your own style? Before you hop behind the mic, because not everyone can just jump up and just.
Shoot, I just jumped in it and I kind of found my way through there. I figured out what I really liked. I just literally went into GarageBand. Well, even voice memos, just recording. I would just write how I felt and just kind of found my way. And how do you say it? Like, not your charismatic, but like, what is it called when you speaking on the beat?
Yeah.
I forgot whatever it's called. It's a word. I don't know. You gonna get it. You gonna feel it if you feel it. But I kind of just found my way through it. It took like maybe a year or two, and then everybody knew like, oh, that's 1K. When I say it, when I spit it, they know it's me. They know it's the flow, But it just kind of took a little way. But I feel like if you keep working at it, you're gonna find it regardless. Mm-hmm. So it didn't take too long.
Yeah, that's one thing that both Cheryl and I can probably say about you. The confidence that you have in yourself and your abilities to be behind the mic. And it's exciting to see, to hear on record, to see on stage. And
it's wonderful. She's always authentic because this is the real her.
Yeah.
Like when all her, all these new fans that you have like on TikTok,
thankfully,
they're seeing the real authentic her. Like, and some of them don't know, and they see her and they think, man, she's wild. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And she's wonderful. She's like such a perfect representation of San Antonio.
Thank you so much. I'm honored. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just been me, and that's always been me since, like, even before anybody knew my name, even before the music, before the TikTok, anything. I just have always been, like, that's the way my mama raised me. Like, be you. And, if they don't mess with you when you, they're not for you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. And if you vibe with me, you vibe with me. And I've been so thankful and grateful that, everybody's been drawn to my energy and who I am as a person. And like you said, that's San Antonio. Because I really represent, like, everybody from the bottom. Like, we just be us. People like to throw a label on it. People like to throw that I'm this and I'm that. But if you real, you going to recognize. Recognize real.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly.
And, I just be me. And if you vibe with me, you do. If you don't, that's cool.
Yep.
But the love always, weighs more than the hate and what they don't like.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's what's up.
Thank you.
Man. We're going to get into a little music in just a bit.
Yeah.
And also talk about a lot of things that you have going on.
For sure.
In around town. Man. I'm just happy to
Hey, we sipping some tea, y'all. Some Lipton tea.
Yeah.
That is Sherry Meadow poured up for us.
I just boiled the water. Actually, I didn't even do that. The machine did it for me.
Hey, but you played a part.
Before we get into anything, please introduce. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Who do we have in the building, baby?
Southside Swag, you already know. You know.
Hey, it's the South meets the East meets San Antonio College.
Yeah, first day.
Yeah. It's our first day in college. We're honored. Shout out financial aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, stay tuned. We've got new music not only from Josie with Sky Cries, but also 25 the Raptor with Blueprints. Glad to finally debut his new stuff. But let's go ahead and get into a little earlier track from you, Aliza1K, with Talking.
Ooh. Y'all crazy for that.
But it's a dope.
It's the truth always.
Exactly. That's why I want to play it, because it stands on its own.
Yeah.
Describes you perfectly.
I'm honored. Yeah. I was like 19, I think.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned more coming up. This is the Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.